Listen, you often hear firefighters say prepare now before the fire starts. That means having a go bag ready in case you need to evacuate. So how should you pack it? What should you take with you? Let's say hello to Benjamin Donner, the Executive Director of the American Red Cross Southern Utah and Central Utah chapters. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're seeing the fires right now. We know in Washington County there were mandatory evacuations. People had to go. And in a situation like that, when you do have to go, if you're not packed and ready, it's kind of hard to do that given the short notice, right?
Well, absolutely. It could be you've got to get out right now. That emergency is happening. That time to prepare is already passed.
So what should you know even before the fire starts? What should we think about?
So the best thing to do is to imagine our own situation. Use this tragedy to help us think about what would happen if I or my family, if we needed to leave our home immediately. What would we want to have in the go bag, important documents, etc. Think about that now. Practice, know exactly where we're going to go if we need to evacuate. Practice, and then in that moment, if that need arises, we're ready to go.
Specific items in a wildfire preparedness bag. What are we thinking about?
Yeah, so the items in the bag, strangely enough, the actual emergency, there many times it's the same what we want to take out. So you want to make sure that you can survive for 3 days. So in the situation of, am I taking medications? Do I have medical equipment that would need to go with me? Important documents, the necessities of life, the water, food, non-perishable food, and so we're not necessarily changing that out all the time.
Right.
And then something to potentially create a shelter. Plastic sheeting, a tarp of some sort, duct tape. Imagine if I needed to go out, what are those things, independent of what the weather is? If the weather's super cold, what would we want in there? Same with if it's the middle of summer.
Yeah. So you've brought the bag here.
Yes.
We have a list of items that people should take if we want to put that on the screen now so people at home can kind of read along. Food and water, you mentioned it, the big essentials there.
Yes. Yeah, so the food and water, make sure that they're not perishable. We don't want to put things that when we go to use it, that it's not good any longer. So get those things that are long-term, that give that energy in that moment that we need it, and make sure that we've got enough water in there for 3 days for however many are in our home there.
Okay. Benjamin, so important information to have. We appreciate you being with us. Plenty more to learn on the Red Cross website as well. You've got a great list there.
Yes, it is all there, easy to go through. Definitely take that time right now to go through that and make sure that we're prepared.
Okay, be prepared. That's what we want. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.